Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In our last episode we designed our rocket layout here for our first petroleum rocket, and in this episode we need to finish setting up a few things like power and logic, circuit logic, and run the rest of the petroleum pipe in. And I think we finished it. Yeah, we got here and I was just going to run it across there. But before we do that, I wanted to talk about what I did off camera, which is, well, first of all, let's mop some of this junk up, which is to take the salt water / brine that's coming in and process it here instead of inside the base. That reduces some of the heat coming into the base, which is always good. Well, it will be once it finishes processing what's in the pipe here. I thought about backing it out and dumping it someplace, but I just figured it'll get there eventually. And so this much warmer water, because the salt water is at 69 degrees and this is at 69 degrees, and it keeps roughly that temperature because it's in insulated pipes. There's a few degrees. That's coming in here to supplement when the cool steam vent is not working up to snuff. So right now we are fully running. We have the igneous, or the hot water at 95 degrees coming out and going into here where it's needed to warm up this room. Right now we're almost up to temperature, which is good. Gotta keep these two rooms fairly warm so that they can keep the pinch of pepper nuts going. And then once they're done, of course, it'll just start bypassing and continue out into, let's see, here, which will go into here, which will go into here first, and then it'll go into here second. So it'll go into the room first, then it'll go into the cooling loop second, and then finally it'll go down here into the drain. So we have this all set up, and as you can see now, we've started using some of the heat into this room now. But that's working, I think, a lot better since we have a lot hotter of water coming in here. I also changed this ammo sensor to only be 4,000. I was being a little ditzy when I set that up and left it at 20,000 or whatever we had it at before. This can only erupt up to 5,000. So I figure if this is at 4,000, then the aqua tuner can keep everything hot. The steam vent can still vent, and hopefully the steam turbines will still pick up the steam and run as much as possible. So we have that working hopefully well. The next thing that I want to do, that's all I did off camera, but the next thing I want to do is keep digging out down here, of course, because we need still a lot more fossil to make lime. Even though we now have the poke shells, that's not going to help us perfectly or exclusively, but we also need to start finding some of these little blocks of Wolframite here and digging to find them. And sometimes they glisten and sometimes they don't, but we need to dig across and find where all of those are. There's a couple here, so I'm just going to mark them all kind of to start with. Is that all? Yes, it is all Wolframite there. I'm looking for them to kind of glisten as I pan over them, as the light kind of hits them with the way the camera works in the game. I'm just going to mark them all and make them all kind of visible, or marked but not available, not accessible. And then we can work our way digging across to them. Those must all be carbon dioxide. Frozen carbon dioxide, aka dry ice. And this is all obsidian here. We do have a bit up here. We can also dig over and find out what's in those other vents, which is kind of nice. Down there is one. Yeah. That one. The reason we're getting Wolframite, finally, is we need to smelt it down in tungsten. And the reason we need tungsten is to take the niobium that we're going to be mining very soon off of the satellites. What are they called? The asteroids. And converting it into titanium. No, not titanium. Is it titanium? Now I don't even remember. Into something. And that uses a combination of the niobium and the tungsten. So I'm just going to maybe just dig a 4-unit tall tunnel right here, and then I will just dig up like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Wait, are those carbon dioxide? Okay. And then we can also dig down. Maybe I'll just dig straight down like that. And then dig across here at the bottom. And of course we can't dig that out. I have to dig those two out, which is fine because there's nothing up here to be a hassle with. And then when we get here, I'll figure out what I want to do. Maybe I'll drop down and go underneath this this geyser or this whatever it is. Or I can just duck under and keep going. That might be the better option. But it'll take them a while to dig that. And as you can see, the carbon dioxide is freezing and... or not freezing, but cooling. Because apparently in the physics in this world, we can have liquid carbon dioxide. Let's see, pip eggs, yes, as long as we are eating them. Pip egg, no, we're not eating them. We need to eat them, because pips are jerks. Okay, let's see, so we have this figured out. We need to put our automation back in like we had before, kind of. So we need a couple of metal tiles, mesh tiles rather, over here. I'm going to make them out of iron just so they don't melt. And this needs to be, of course, still that 14 tiles or so below. Trying to line up here well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this will be fine right here. I was kind of comparing it to the screenshot from the old image. And I think that'll work well enough. And then we need to have automation wire made out of steel because I don't know how hot this engine gets compared to the steam engine with the what's it called now? Dang it. Brain. The steam engine with the booster rocket, the booster unit, whatever it's called. So, I'm going to go ahead and use steel wire, at least from the ladder this way, and then we'll get to what else we need after that. We also need to connect all of these together, because they are, of course, going to be controlled by the signal. And then, let's see, this is also going to be brought in. We need an AND gate in order to control the alarm, if we want to continue using an alarm. And maybe I'll put that in a different orientation this time. The only potential is, does that need power? It does not. Okay. So let's go back to the automation view here. Let's see. We need an AND gate for that. I think I'm going to put it over here. Wait a minute. I don't need this to be steel, though. That can be iron, I think. Put the AND gate over here, controlling the automated notifier here. Like that. The signal from this goes straight into the AND gate, but the signal from the rocket here comes in through a NOT gate. And iron that. Did I make this out of iron? Yes. Okay, good. So that'll be like that. And then for the OR gate that controls the both these and the door up here, or connects into that door up there. Let's do an OR gate. I think it can still be iron. I want to do this slightly differently. The reason being that I was using a NOT gate to control the gantries, and then I was using a different NOT gate off of that signal to go up here. So instead of doing all of that... Wait a minute. I almost messed this up. Deconstruct that, please. I need to put this up here. And then I need an automation bridge. Better make that out of steel, given where it is. There. This can go. We need a NOT gate here. I don't know what these NOT gates. They didn't seem to melt the last time, so I'm gonna risk it and put them in like this, and then with iron rather, and then we'll do this here. This goes into there, and then it continues up. Although I think I'll put the NOT gate in down here. And of course, every time we change this rocket, we're going to have to change this automation because it's going to be in the way. I could have built it maybe all over here. It made my life potentially a little easier, but I don't plan that well. And then this signal here goes into the ore and goes into this knot. And then... we do an iron wire here. That should still be steel behind there. Yes, it is. Okay, and then this one here also needs to connect to there. I think directly? Yeah, directly. So we'll go over here. We'll bridge there, go up here, and then I'm just going to throw a steel wire in that last bit, just in case. And a bridge. And I can probably be iron. If it melts, we'll fix it. Not going to worry too much about it. And we want that to, of course, scan for the spaceship. And I think that's the automation. We need power next. Ooh, I didn't think ahead on that one. Shoot. I need to move this whole power line over by 1. Because I want the heavy watt coming in here. And actually, I think I'm going to do heavy conductive out of iron. I don't know how many of these I'm going to still need. I think I need this one in order to fill the oxidizer tank. I don't think I need either of these, though. I think I'm going to deconstruct both of those. And I want to do some priority on that power line that I can... Nope, I wanted priority 7, thank you. And if I pick up other stuff in the way, I'm fine with it. So I can delete the other one. Except for you. You need to actually be a bridge. Sorry about that, Chief. And that should have probably been iron wire. Well, I guess the other one's copper, so I guess it's fine. Let's see. Or I hope it's fine. We'll bridge right there so that we can connect the power in for this off of the main line instead of off of this line. Might as well use the main line as much as possible. And did that get done? Just that one piece, I think, is all that's left. Yeah. And these guys are probably going to need some assistance here. That might be enough. Just doing the one. They should be able to reach those 2 tiles across. I put in super speed mode so we can get done with the night shift here. Thank you, autosave. I think it's time we can probably take out this ladder across here as well. Okay, that's done. Let's slow it back down again, just so that I can see what I'm doing. I also need to pick the correct overlay. We'll do that, and that should take out that wire. Now let's take it up a step. They probably can't reach that either. Yeah, they can't reach that either. Let's go there. Excellent. And I'm not going to do my floor clearing stuff down here yet, because I want to make that stuff out of the whatever metal it was that I can't... Actually, I can look, maybe. It's, sorry about that. I think it's thermium. It's not titanium, it's thermium that we need to make with the niobium. I think it's called thermium. But anyways, it's got like a plus 500 degrees Celsius overheat temperature, so that should fix whatever issues we might have. That can go in there, that can go up there, and then this can go across there. And of course we have meteor damage coming in because this is broken. Shoot, I shouldn't have connected that up. Deconstruct that wire right there. Please, please, quickly, quickly, quickly. Somebody, thank you. Okay, now close the doors. This is broken because... I don't know. This is red. That is good. Oh, I don't need this NOT gate here. Ding dong. Okay, that's why. Because I was double knotting before, and I don't need to double knot anymore. Let's reconnect that now. Good, and now we can connect that up. Now that we've broken everything. Perfect. Let's clean this up. There and there. We'll just do those cleanups by hand for now. And that can get done. And then I think we're good to go on this. This is giving me a 70 or 71% or second warning, which is plenty to open the gates up. So I'm going to leave that the way that it is. Or should be plenty. No, maybe it's not. Alright, so who is interfering? Oh, the rocket's interfering. Interesting. Oh, because the rocket was further away before. Well, maybe I need to move this over by... one more? The rocket the only thing interfering? It looks like it. What is that outputting? A red signal? Okay, deconstruct. Do this one here. Okay, and then automation, space scanner, there. I don't know if that's going to make enough difference or not, but I think it will. No. Maybe. New printables. Hatchling eggs. Sure, we can use those. Eat them or something. Jump down to the home position here. We're doing on hatches. 6, 6, 6, 5. Yeah, we can eat some of those. Hatchling egg. And I'm going to eat the stone one, too. Okay, so that has a much better scan quality now. Wait a minute, why is it 79? Oh, it was fine before. Okay, it's fine. I'll just connect that up and we'll be good to go. Do that quickly. So now we need to bring the petroleum pipe across, which should be easy to do. I'm just going to bring it here from there. And so what'll happen here is... technically, this is this cooling loop, but we don't need that cooling loop yet, so I'm going to use it for now, and then I'll deal with it later. Because that's how I always do things. I suppose we could do some more scanning with the telescope. Ooh, we got a volcanic planet. Did we get volcanic planets before? Yeah, we had a couple down there. Alright, analyze that one now. And I purposely did not connect those because I need to check the fuel requirements for one cargo bay, one research module. That requires, with oxalite, going 20,000. That requires 600 kilograms of both. Okay, let's set those up. So we want 600 kilograms here. Nope, that's not 600. And we want 600 kilograms of oxalate. And that should enable some errands. Yes, it does. I'm going to put this at a higher priority, just like have been doing that. And we can select our destination here to go to. I think it was this one we're going to go. Yeah, the niobium is there. Yeah. So we'll take that out. Destination beyond reach is fine. Once we get enough fuel in here, we'll be good to go. Let's take out some more of these ladders. Just keep cleaning up as I go. They did some of the pipe, so it's just a matter of daytime kind of thing. I'll put a ladder in there too. Good job, machinist. And we have 600 kilograms of oxalate in here. And I think I can go ahead and connect this up. But I built it so that I could do it myself. Okay, let's stay in that view. As soon as we get that done, please get it done. There you go. And so this petroleum is just going to sit in the pipe once it finishes here. I suppose I could back it out, but I don't see really the point. And here comes the junk falling on me. Hopefully it stops at 600. I didn't want you to stop digging. I wanted that to get dug out. Somebody? Anybody? Somebody while I'm waiting? Okay, it did stop at 600. Temperature doesn't matter. We can assign our astronaut. I think Caledorn deserves to be the first astronaut to try this out. And yeah, we'll be able to clear out of here pretty soon. As soon as Caledorn makes it up here, it should be his primary, yep, his current errand. There he is. Retract, please. Thank you. It works. And let's launch. Right there. Launch mission. So we're going to still get the research, the 10 research from taking the research module with us. We just won't get the 50, but 10 research for, I think it was, ended up being 5 kilograms of fuels, of both fuels. I'm kind of fine with that. So that took surprisingly less time than I thought it was going to. Let's delete some of these guys here and then do that one manually. Let's go down and check out our digging. Let's add some more digging down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably will have to do this one manually unless I did maybe that. Maybe. Take these out. 2. And this got us all the way over there. That didn't go all the way down to the floor, so of course they couldn't get in there. I'm going to take this out like that. I also want to work my way this way. There's some good stuff in here, of course. Diamond and obsidian. And let's see. Looking, you know what I should do? I should use the overlays. Let's go to the elemental overlay here. And I want metal. That makes my life easier. There's only 2 spots there, but that makes my life easier than the way that I was doing it. Way to go, Wally. I think I can do that and that'll reach. Yeah, I think it'll reach. I wonder if I missed any of the other ones. Stuff. I did not. Alright, diggy diggy hole. And I should start smelting that. Oops, wrong button. Let's go here. and then go over here, and then start smelting Wolframite to tungsten times all of it. Just do a forever order on that. That way they'll come down here and start collecting it and start using it. I'll build a ladder across here. And then we can continue on. Like that. We'll have to see if they hit that one before they hit this one. Actually, I could just cancel that one. That one will come out. This one they'll need to build a ladder to get there. Okay, good. You're making these out of granite. I was afraid that the mafic rock was still selected. We'll go up there. Delete that one, of course. I'll get this one out later. This one I can probably build a ladder down to. Need to come all the way down here as well. And here. And how goes it over here? You are digging out obsidian and diamond, and that takes some time. But we should have uncovered maybe some more. Yes, there's one there. By some, I mean one. Good. And we can cancel that and just dig the square out now. I'm fine with it. Lots of entombments. Lots of mess. Freaking meteor showers. Dig yourselves out. Do that, though. Gotta keep up with that one. Oh, that's perfect. Do that next bit. And I can take down 4 more of these. I don't know what that's from, but I can take that one out. We have plenty of oil. As I mentioned before, we're probably going to have to eventually expand our refinery here to make sure we make enough petroleum for the rocket, but maybe not. I also may just need another buffer tank, but of course I have this in the wrong spot to put another buffer tank, so I'll still have to expand it anyway. But may just need another buffer tank here to store up enough. Although that's 5 tons of petroleum, and we're only going to use, well, up to 2.7 tons eventually. So it should be okay as long as they come down there and work on it. Keep going. I'm going to trim that one little abyssite off the end there. It's fine. What have we in the center here? Copper ore. Don't care that much about copper ore. Look at all the iron ore and lead. Okay, now they can reach across. Good, good, good. All right. How soon will the mission be back? 2 more... Wait. 3.9 more cycles. I almost did the reverse math there. Is the smelting working? It is. We are heating up the steam again, so we'll make some power again. I don't know how much... This generates 45. Yeah, so... Wolframite to tungsten is similar to copper and aluminum. In the heat generated, gold is very easy to smelt, which makes some sense logically. And then steel is very heat costly to smelt, which makes some sense as well. Let's do this one. I don't remember if we needed another snazzy suit or not, but we'll take one. Here's to be one there. Oh, that's the one. Duh. Nisbet can have one. Clothing. Yep, apparently Nisbet didn't have one, so now she does. Excellent. How is this going? So the problem that I see here is we're not consuming enough water. Ugh, still germy. We're not consuming enough water here to replace... Oh, you know why? Because my goofy self has this set up to still input. I should re-enable this. That way it keeps this locked out. By flooding this one out all the time. Because see, it keeps dropping below and then popping above. Or does it? I'm going to set that a little bit to lower the threshold there. We'll set it to 200. Hopefully we can start getting rid of some of that water. I could always do what I talked about before and dig like a tank in here for polluted water. The issue is that really what I would want to have is polluted water that's not infected to dump down into here. Although potentially, germ overlay, how hot is this? 14 degrees. Are the germs dying in the cold? They must be. Which is why the slime isn't infected elsewhere. So another option would be to take the polluted water and just dump it down here. And hope that it gets disinfected. Because right now we're slowly pulling it out of here to send it this way into the farms. Why is that not running? I did mess something up. Look at me. I forgot to connect that pipe right there. What is this bridge for? Okay, that comes in to go through here before it gets dumped in there. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Shoot. Wait a minute. I can't see what's going on right here. I was confused. Okay. I see what it was. Alright, we need to delete. We can leave that one. We need to delete what's here, though. Oopsie. Construction. Let's get it done. Okay, and I made a mess, because of course I did. And then, let's see, this was bridging here, and then it was bridging down into there. Oh, I see what's wrong, why this isn't running. It wasn't the construction after all. It's because this is backed up. This pipe is backed up here, because we're not... This loop isn't right. It shouldn't work this way. And then this isn't taken any more in because this pipe is backed up, coming from way over here. Because we were cooling this water too much. Because we just have too much water these days. So really, I could potentially just dump some of that water into here too. I mean, it's hot mixing with cold, or warm mixing with cold, but it's going to eventually leach out to the biome like it's doing now, and cool itself off due to the temperature of everything. But that's why that's not working. Oopsie. That again. That again. All right. Let me see where Calidorn is. Yeah, I think we'll just pick up Calidorn at the beginning of the next episode. And who's starving? Nisbet is starving again, because Nisbet Yeah. All right. Nisbet's still new, so she's not getting things done timely. This I'm going to have to do a little bit differently. I'm going to have to break in through here to get all of this out. And I may even still need to do some ladders. Let's see. We'll do a ladder right there to get this one. Take that out now. I can take that. Oh, that was snow that fell. And I can do a ladder here to go all the way up to that one. Just take that. Nope, let's do it like that. Okay. But I think this is where we're going to leave it. We've got quite a bit of Wolframite mined. We need to smelt it all. And we need to wait until Caledon returns so that we can launch the next rocket. The good thing is the rockets will fuel up a lot faster with the Petroleum Rocket because we're able to fill at a rate of 10 kilograms per second instead of only 500 or 1,000 grams per second. So, and it was compared to 500 for the last rocket because I didn't have 2 pumps in there. So we'll definitely be able to get a rocket fueled a lot faster. Our bottleneck will probably be getting the dupe in here and putting the oxalite in, but even that shouldn't take very long. So we'll be able to turn the rockets around much faster this time, or with this rocket, and then we'll get more exploration done. And I think I might even build another rocket right next to this one, and kind of do the same type of things. I could potentially control some of the circuit logic with the with some of the same logic, and some of it will have to be new. So we could figure that out too in the next episode or two. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.